All right, so now we're gonna get into washing your Tesla, or what I do to wash my Tesla. It's pretty easy. The only difference is I have a white satin wrap or an off-white satin wrap on the car. So from what I understand, there are different products that you have to use on satin wraps because you don't want satin wrap to get too glossy or anything. So this is gonna be a problem spot. As you can see the satin on it. Just want to take you around the vehicle real quick. Show you all the dirt spots, the wheels, how crusty and dry they look. And when I say dry, they look dry. And this is all from when we went to Jacksonville. And as you can see up top here, you got all the caked on dirt as well. It's not pretty, but after this, it will be pretty. So it's gonna be shining. All this down here, that's a hot spot that you want to focus on. The rest of the car stays relatively clean, not too bad. Like even up here, it's a little dusty, but it's gonna be fine. So let's go ahead and get started. So as far as materials that I use, I've got my multi-purpose microfiber cloths here. Got the soap, the special soap from Chemical Guys for satin and matte finishes, which is specifically for the wrap that we have on it. I have the foam cannon high pressure nozzle, and I have two buckets. Bucket out here. One is for the car, one is for the wheels. Same with the microfiber cloth that we have, the washing mitts. So this one I have is for the wheels, and this one's for the rest of the car. And then I also have this extended nozzle here, as well as this high pressure nozzle here, but we're going to be using this one. So I have two hoses. One is for water, one is for soap. So we'll be using a combination of both of those in this video, and both these hoses are connected to a splitter around the side of the house. Be careful, Mama. All right, so let's get to it. So you might ask, why do I have two hoses? So one's for the foam cannon, the other's for the water to rinse and just lightly coat the car in water. Before I would have to switch off back and forth, and I use these interchangeably, so definitely wanted to not have to keep doing that. Honestly, first world problems. So just gonna add some soap in here to the foam cannon, and I really need to order some more. So this should do it. Twist this back on here. And I need to get a better foam cannon because this one actually sucks, but yeah, it's fine. It does the job for right now. It was a cheap one I got off of Amazon. I'll link it. Everything that I put in, everything that I'm using, I'm just gonna link down here in the description box below. Normally when I'm washing the car, I like to divide it into about 4 sections. Normally I do the side that is closest to the sun first, since it's gonna dry, but since it's a cloudy day right now, I think it's perfectly fine. It's not gonna dry out as it normally would. So I'm gonna start with the left side here. The most satisfying part is gonna be right back here. So, see, as you can see, I washed it off, or someone started washing it off, and clean again. Real easy. And this is just this side. Yep, these are some of the problem areas. The dirt's coming off like it's nothing. A lot of people will say that you shouldn't take your Tesla to a car wash. I've seen and heard from people that do, and it's perfectly fine. I just like washing mine at home. Now, that thing I will take to the car wash, because I'm not getting up and washing that thing. Normally, me washing this car takes maybe about 30 minutes or so, but because I'm recording, it might take me a little bit longer, but probably fine as long as I'm giving you guys some good quality content. And speaking of quality content, if you're getting value out of this video, please drop a comment, a like, and if you could, please subscribe. Please support a small channel. Just trying to do my thing out here. Really, really appreciate it. What are y'all doing? Hey, Maz. Mozzie. Hey. Hey. Yep. This is one of the biggest problem areas. All this gunked up bugs and stuff from the road. We're gonna go ahead and tackle that right now. Chill. Alright, so rinsing it off now. This is the most satisfying part. See a lot of that stuff gone. There's still some spots in there, some deep spots. That's fine. Those will come out with subsequent washing. And then this is where you really learn that I've got some chips in my wrap, and that's very well due to the fact that it could be the person that owned it before me, but no biggie. As long as I know the paint's fine under there, I'm good with it. I'll probably rewrap it in a couple years anyway. Or depending on how big the channel gets. Could do it sooner. Alright, we're gonna move on to the right side of the vehicle. Some trouble areas over here around the repeater camera, down at the bottom there, along the back. And here's the scratch we got while we owned the car. It's absolutely horrible. Didn't think Tesla heat was real, but honestly, it's not even Tesla heat. I think somebody got too close to the car when they parked and opened up the door. But we'll get that fixed. So we'll still get started on this side. Start washing it off. Wet the kids a little bit. Down to the trouble spots. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, yeah, even you guys can see that. We got a spot there. So we'll grab our handy dandy wash mitt. Really, in a circular motion, kind of just go over it. And then re-rinse it off. It's like butter, baby. It's like butter. What's wrong?
He's doing something.
So here's the line between clean and not clean. It's a literal line. Here. right, so now that we're getting to the wheels, what we're gonna do here is take the same bucket that we had the soap in and just go over the wheels. Really, you can see how it looks a little ashy around certain parts, and yeah, we're gonna dig into that and try and get that caliper back there too. If you want, take these microfiber cloths and you start drying it off. And on the hood, of course, definitely be careful because Teslas don't have an engine under the front. You just want to make sure, and instead they have a frunk. This is like a big piece of aluminum, so you don't want to put too much pressure down on it and bend it. So the very last step, once you wash the car, once you wash the wheels and you dried the car, one thing that I do with mine to give it that extra je ne sais quoi, tire shine, of course. Doesn't really matter. I'm not really brand specific with this. Just whatever they have. I kind of prefer Armor All, but they didn't have it, so I have Black Magic. All right, so we're just gonna spray it and apply. As you can see, they are glossy. And word of advice, definitely apply this on your street, or just don't do it on your driveway. Because what'll happen is it'll stain your driveway and give you rings like that, and like that, and like this, and like that. So definitely apply it where it's on the street, you know, it's not your driveway at least. So thank you. Just want to say thank you for tuning in. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, please. Like I said, we're a small channel. Definitely want to be bigger someday, but you know, you're watching, you're liking, you're subscribing, and commenting does help out, especially with interaction in the channel. And I do plan to interact with each and every one of you. Thanks.